Now you can start talking.
Boom. 3 Argument. My name is Oliver.
My name is Duncan.
My name is Jeffrey.
And today, we're going to be talking about reacting to Summer Impact 2019 URL Ultimate Rap League. Guys, listen. So I've been trying to explain. See, these two, they don't know shit about battle rap. So I'm trying to explain to them the seriousness of this event. Right? So where did I get left off? Okay, so I explained the whole thing about Summer Madness and what Summer Madness is.
Explain it again.
Summer Madness is the biggest event on URL. URL is the biggest league in battle rap. Summer Madness is the biggest event in all of battle rap.
Okay.
It's the pinnacle, right? That's just, people. There's some other leagues that have shown up. I'm too loud in my own thing. Some other leagues have shown up and they're doing their thing, and RB is going very hard. They're doing well. But some URL is still like the pinnacle, especially Summer Madness is still the biggest event you want to be on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, a couple years ago, they started the 2-on-2 thing, right? People argue that it's DNA, the battle rapper who really pioneered it and popularized it along with K-Shine together there in WX as a duo. So
I'm going to just pretend I know all of these names, but okay, continue.
I'm going to keep throwing them at you until you just remember for once. These important names. But, so since then, they've been doing it, but they do it, Summer Madness is every year.
Yeah.
The Double Impact, we have had Double Impact 2, and then I think we're at this. I don't think we've had Double Impact 3. I'm trying to follow because no, they didn't. No, this is Double Impact 3. Really, this is Summer Impact. Let me see what Double Impact 3 was. Let me see who's on that card. But so this is it's hard to do because as opposed to like just a regular event, you need You need to book twice as many battle rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Twice as many battle rappers. Battle rappers from all over the different states sometimes have to come together as a duo. You have to find a partner, become a duo. You have to practice with the person.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to coordinate and set up. So it happens only ever so often. It doesn't happen very often. It's a very special event when it does happen. Let me see. I don't know if they ever. I'm trying to follow what happened with Double Impact 2 because I'm not even sure if they really. Double Impact 2 champion. See what battles they had on that. See if it ever really followed through on it. Even kijken hoor. No, this is just the regular Double Impact. Oh, you hear that? Which one is this? No, this is just regular. This is just Double Impact, right? Yeah. Where's Double Impact 2? Maybe it's... Oh, that's this one. This is Double Impact 2, I think. That's the sponsor. Yeah, this is 2. Yeah, this is 2. So they did Double Impact 1 and 2. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now...
Hey, Clips. Charlie Clips.
You know
Charlie Clips.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good.
From All and Out.
Okay. Did you also know that he's one of the biggest battle rappers of all time?
No, I did not know.
But then now you know.
Thank you. Where's conceded on this?
This episode is partly us just learning about battle rap.
Because it's not a joke too. It's not even. I'm not even exaggerating. He's literally considered one of the most. If you're gonna make like top 10, maybe even top 5 battle rappers ever,
he's in there.
Yeah.
The funny thing about
how do you not know? He doesn't know that. You know, the funny thing out, fucking Nick Cannon and shit.
The funny thing about this episode is mostly going to be us learning about battle rap, but also making fun of Oliver and making him frustrated. He will get pissed at some point.
Jeff, walk out. But you see Jeff's hype. You see, now it's his turn for once to make fun of him. Now it's his turn for once. All right, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. No. You take it in. Take it in. Enjoy yourself.
We are going to do our best to make sure he doesn't walk out, but we can still get off all the jokes.
So the point I'm trying to make is,
But we are genuinely interested.
Summer Madness.
Yeah.
Summer Madness. We're at Summer Madness 8, Double Impact. This is like the 3rd one. Mm-hmm. Like it's a very difficult mental. So what they did this time is they combined Summer Madness and Double Impact into Summer Impact.
Yeah.
So they got like
okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they got a huge card. They got the biggest stars in battle rap together, duos that we haven't seen before. right? So you have duos that we know very well, like Charlie Clips and Goods. They're a duo. You've seen Goods before. You know Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
They're a duo, right?
Uh-huh.
We got duos like NWX, of course, DNA, K Shine. You know, they're always there. Any 2-on-2 event, they're there as a duo. You know what I mean? But then we have, for example, well, that's another story. But then we have, for example, I think they decided to call themselves EFB. We got Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty. That's a duo that people are very excited about. I'm very excited about to see them because they're like the two. Geechee Gotti's like one of the the hottest new dudes in the game, and then Rum Nitty is as well. Maybe
What? Rum Nitty?
Rum Nitty, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's been around maybe a little bit. He's been around a little bit longer than Geechee Gotti has, but he's really like just one of the biggest rising stars in the moment. Like this, everyone's hyped about it.
Okay,
but they're a duo together. They're both Crips, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, that's a duo I'm very excited about. They're battling, I think they're battling K-Shine and DNA. I think that's the. Let me see what the car was, because it's also. No, where is it? But okay, so the thing that's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to Jeff about this already a little bit. I told him.
Yeah, we talked about it last night. Right.
Probably the most exciting duo.
Yeah.
And some people might disagree. Some people would say NWX because they're the most well-known one and they've had the most battles as a duo, blah, blah, blah. But really, the most exciting duo, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to the duo game in battle rap is gun titles, right? Sue Surf and Tay-Rock, right? Like what they did at Double Impact was fucking historic, legendary shit. Absolutely nuts. So,
what are you going to elaborate or what?
Just epic, just an epic performance. Just they just really showed you they really showed you what the difference is. What you can achieve, the level of performance you can achieve when you have a duo that really coordinates well with each other. They really show that you can amplify, because what some of them are is just this guy's very good and this guy's very good, so they're good together. But what they do is they hype each other up, they make each other also better than they already were together. That's how I felt when I looked at it. So I've shown you that before too. I've shown you one of the performances.
They finish each other's sentences. You mean
shit like that? Well, they all do that.
Okay,
but the way that they do it is just different. Right, so that's the one, and they were what they did is they set them up right versus Loaded Lux and Hollow the Don. You know who Loaded Lux is?
Nope.
Okay, Hollow the Don maybe.
Yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah.
So,
the way he says it as well, he's not putting any effort in.
So Hollow the Don is
just be honest, there's no point in me trying to pretend I know these names.
Hollow the Don is how do you explain it?
OG.
Just an iconic battle rapper.
Yeah.
Right? He's been doing it for over a decade, maybe even getting close to 2.
Long time.
He's one of the best. You know what I mean? He's highly regarded. One of the biggest battle rappers there is. Loaded Lux is the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe even a little bit more. Right. These are the guys people, climb up their careers just to battle them.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Right. That's
get to the main stage.
The main stage is just the main stage. You have to do a couple main stages before you can come and see Loaded Lux. You don't just get a battle of Loaded Lux. You do a bunch. There's big names that have never been able to battle him just because he's not interested and he's not going to do it. Right? Charlie Clips battled Loaded Lux.
And who won?
That's Charlie? It's debatable. I think Loaded Lux won. I think Lux won. I say Lux won that one, but people say Charlie. So
you see? Charlie.
Yeah, you didn't even know he was. You didn't even know who he was. But just to get,
I've seen him on Funk Flex though.
Yeah, okay,
I've seen him on Funk Flex. Okay, he killed that verse.
He did. It's because
they can all kill.
That's what he does. But
yeah,
so that's that duo. And they were supposed to battle gun titles. However, due to personal issues, gun titles is not there because Sue Surf, due to personal issues, couldn't show. You know who Sue Surf is?
No. Do you know who Sue Surf is?
He told me everything about this already.
Oh, so I know. Okay. He's looking at me like, what? I don't know him.
No. But he don't know shit. You don't know shit either. I'm giving up on him. Sue Surf is a battle rap superstar. This is what he is. It's just he's dealing with different legal. I don't know even the exact details of the issues, but he's dealing with I think with some legal issues at the point. I don't think he went. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. I don't think he got locked up. I think he can't go to North Carolina due to the probation.
Yeah. No, the way you explained it to me earlier,
that's what it sounds like.
it was similar to Meek's situation earlier.
Okay. It's in North Carolina. You have to, with probation, you can't just move across states.
Yeah.
Okay. New Jersey. So, yeah, he couldn't show. So quite last minute, because this was announced somewhere last week. That duo had to switch their entire shit up.
Okay.
Right? So they had to replace him with someone else.
Yeah.
Right? Another person that Tay-Rock is very close with, but Chess.
I like the name. Yeah.
Chess is dope, but Chess is not Sue Surf. I mean, no hate, no offense, but it's just not. He's not Sue Surf. It's not the same duo.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So people were, URL announced it. People were disappointed. That's just a fact. Like, people were disappointed. People said, look, postpone the battle. Just postpone it. Don't do it. This is not going to work. But they fucked around and did it anyway. I see it's up.
I'm curious.
I'm also very curious now because Chess is, you see, the thing is, Chess is like one of the youngest battle rap superstars. Dude, I think he's now just 20 years old or something.
Oh, okay.
Yo. Yeah, and he's been like huge since he was like 18 and shit. Like,
that's
crazy. Like battles with like 1 million views, something out, main Summer Madness, main stage shit. Like,
everything I've seen from battle rap, it seems to be only the older guys just killing that shit.
Nah, Chess is crazy. Chess is crazy. Chess has been struggling lately with consistency. So he's been choking. They got a couple battles. He's choking, not really, and people, are worried that he's going to do that now. Especially with a 2-on-2. That's doubled the chance. Because now you have to coordinate with someone else as well.
Yeah.
So there's that factor. There's the factor that it's a performance that Tay-Rock and Sue Surf, they've been a duo for a long time. So they have bars that they came up with maybe years ago. Like, they now have to come up with shit on the spot, or maybe he's gonna rap Sue Surf's lines. And
have you seen it before?
This event?
Yeah.
No. It was live yesterday.
Oh, okay. You haven't seen it.
They just did it.
Okay. Okay.
You told me there are also other cards that are super interesting. Which ones are one to look out for people to see if they are interested in watching this?
Other events, you mean, or
other battle matchups in this?
In this one. Yeah, so it's like NWX versus EFB. There's Geechee Gotti Remedy. That's a huge one because they're new. Geechee Gotti Remedy are new, and then NWX is like the veteran when it comes to this. So this is very interesting how they did that. Gun titles. Well, now it's called Guns and Cakes. Chess's Cake Life. That's his group. So they're Guns and Cakes versus Loaded Hollows, Loaded Lux and Hollow Dunk. So that's the big one that everyone wants to see. I'm looking at the list here on the pay-per-view. I'm not seeing Mook was supposed to battle.
I heard about Mook.
In a duo with Mook was supposed to battle in a duo with Calico. T-Top and Briz were supposed to be there. I forgot what their duo name is. But T-Top and Briz Rothstein was supposed to be there. I really want to see T-Top and Briz Rothstein. They're a crazy duo.
It seems like it's not up.
I'm not seeing it. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. So I don't get it. So we have to see. Maybe they didn't put it in the list because they fucked up something. But the battle's there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look. But the one man, shit. Listen, the duo that people are probably
most hype
about now, I think, is New Jersey Twerk and Shotgun Suge. They're a new duo. They've not been a duo before. So Shotgun Suge has done the 2-on-2 thing before. He had a different partner. Now he's going to do the 2-on-2 thing with New Jersey Twerk. Have you seen? You know who New Jersey Twerk? You know New Jersey Twerk?
No,
I showed you guys New Jersey Twerk. He battled Averb in a small room.
Oh, could be. Yeah. Okay.
Tall dude who battled New.
Yeah.
That guy. Dude's like he's like the number one new dude. Like, he's the number one new battle rapper who's just killing shit, just performing at an incredibly high level. Just he's the new
kid on the block.
That's what I'm saying. And he last year at Gnome 8, at Gnome 8 in Dallas, They did that one in Texas. He battled Shotgun Suge. They battled each other.
Okay.
And that battle's probably the best battle of that entire year. Like, that's
Who
the one
won?
that people announce as battle of the year.
Who won?
That's always difficult.
The consensus leans towards New Jersey Twerk winning the battle.
Okay.
Which I can see that if you could edge it to him.
Did you see it?
But it was close. I watched that one. No, I definitely watched that one several times. But it was close. It was close. But I would say also that he won. But after that, they decided to become a duo, which is fucking amazing.
That's great.
They battled each other. They had this great battle
Mutual
together.
respect and everything. Okay.
Exactly. They become a duo. So I'm very curious what they're gonna do because they're both like very explosive, highly aggressive battle raps. So them together, I mean, that's just. So that's probably
so what are we going to watch now?
Yeah, which one are we going to
I
watch
wanna
first?
See if I can find that one. If that one, I don't know what it is. Why did they do this? Where did they put this thing? Okay, so let's see if we can just find.
In the meantime, can you tell me where Conceited is in this battle?
It's random stupid question.
Like, I'm actually interested.
Why
Like,
is he so annoying, man?
what? Like,
You said this one was interesting. The ladies rapping.
Yeah, so they did. Yeah, so they did. That's interesting too because you have Jazz the rapper is like the what would you call it, like battle rap's favorite girl, and she teamed up with Official, who's like a very good female battle rapper. Female battle rappers, they have their own leagues, and they don't come to the big events as often. They don't set up those matchups as often for them on Summer Madness. No, you're not gonna see that. I think they did it once. But this is also an example. They battled each other once. I think it was on Gnome. I think it was on Gnome 6 or something. They battled each other once and had a really good battle. Also, the two of them versus each other.
Not linking up.
And now they duo to battle two other.
That's crazy. That's awesome that kind of happened.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's very,
but
very
are
dope.
they also rapping against Mill battle rappers?
This one they're battling two other women.
Oh, okay.
But it happens that women also battle men.
Okay, that's cool. That's actually
That is dope.
yeah.
Probably a lot better. Right?
Okay, so what are we going to watch now?
Shotgun Suge, a New Jersey Twerk, aka Monstars versus Marv Quest and what's that dude's name? Marv 1 and Quest McCuddy. Or McCuddy Quest or whatever his name was. No offense. I'm sure you're fine. And what you do was should you show me again?
You want to see which one?
Quest Monsters versus Marvin Quest. Marvin Quest, yeah, Marvin Quest. You know what I mean? Marv 1 and Quest McCuddy. Yeah, Quest McCuddy. Let's go, man. Let's do it.
Ate the plug for 100, man, I might have. For much straight.
This is Shotgun Suge, by the way. This is his music.
Okay.
This is Shotgun Suge's music.
Oh, he's an actual
Yeah,
artist.
they put it there. Now playing shit. Talk Heavy. This is song.
Okay.
This is Shotgun Suge. Talk Heavy. Go look that shit up. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever it is.
Everywhere.
Shotgun Suge. Talk Heavy.
Everywhere.
I like it. I actually like it. He has a great rap voice.
Do what I want, cause I'm a grown ass crip. My little
He's also everybody's a crip. I don't know how to crip. Battle rap is very crip.
Should I just go?
Why do what you do with the sound? Yo, you can. Yeah, let's go.
That third round.
Oh, I want to see this. Yo, so this is okay. So listen, this is Jay Black, right?
What about guys?
This guy he's reinventing the media landscape of battle rap in terms of just reporting on battle rap, talking on battle rap about battle rap, interviewing battle rappers. He does all the face-offs now too. So the face-offs is when the day before the battle they face off. They have a conversation who's gonna win.
Just like in boxing.
Yeah, exactly the same thing. Exactly, and he's then like the host of it.
Yeah.
He's the guy I told you about who invented the system, the survey system.
Yeah.
So when people can
yeah. We had this whole conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so there's a system where you can vote. Yeah, you can vote on who you think won the battle, who you think, but multiple things. Who you think won this battle, who you think had the best second round, who had the best first round, who had the best third round. All these things, and you have to pay to actually participate in the survey. And then all the money that's collected from the people that pay to participate, that's given to the battler of the night. So all the statistics together, they come out and they show who had the most points, right? And that's the battle of the night, and that person gets all the money that was put in to take the surveys. So it's a way to also get very accurate
information and data and
conclusions
feedback.
of who won and who did, because people have to actually pay. It's people who actually watch the battle. because they have to pay.
It's besides that, it's also a great way to measure interest in particular battle rappers and also measure
Exactly.
It's a great source to get data on
the
whole battle rap game in general.
I hope he's still doing it. He's probably still doing it.
Yeah.
But isn't it a
But
hurdle?
he's talking right now. Let's see what he's saying.
Oh, it's low key. I'm gonna watch it one more time, but
you know, Avocado agree. Geechee
Yeah.
Geechee in there.
It's looking like a classic. Every fucking bar.
They're talking about Geechee Gotti Rum Nitty. Apparently, they fucking killed it.
I don't know what to do.
I knew they would kill it.
Round basketball scheme was so crazy. And
They
I
killed
feel
it.
like
They're spoiling it. Let's move to the battle. They're telling me what happened. I want to be surprised. Geechee Gotti Rum Nitty, they're gonna fucking rock that entire. They're gonna turn that room upside down. I'm telling you right now. Like they're gonna change. They're gonna change people's lives. Woo! Twerk. Hey yo, turn it. What you doing?
Dude, you too excited, man.
Oh, you haven't seen shit yet.
Let's get it.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be good.
Y'all got my bro Kid with me. Representing that G
Oh
unit.
man, I've been waiting on this for months.
Yeah.
For months, I've waited on this. They said they were
I got
gonna
my
do
man
it.
King
I didn't believe they were gonna do it. I said I could do it, but they did.
He gonna flip the coin and see you go first. Let's get it. Who
This
called
man
it?
is so hype. Oliver is so hype right
Yo,
now.
listen, this shit gonna be different. Oh my
Jersey
god.
got heads. It's hers. What y'all want to do? Let's get it.
I think we'll let them go first. All right. All right.
So on the right side, Marv won, right?
Marv 1, Quest McCuddy, New Jersey Twerk, Shotgun Suge, aka Monsters. Perfect name for them, by the way.
Check.
One, two. Yeah. You good. One.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I say yeah.
Yo. Can y'all hear me? We on good? No? Yo, turn me up.
This is a part of it.
Turn me up.
So always turn me up. No one's volume is ever correct.
Oh,
It's
yo, you
just-
hear me now?
Check.
Let's go.
Nope.
This is the part of it that I don't like. It's a lot of standing around waiting for shit to happen.
Jeff,
Yeah, but I understand. I understand that's part of
We
it.
good. Let's work.
But it's just
they're going, okay?
all right.
You have to do a mic check for everyone.
Okay. I fuck with this.
I said the weakest niggas on the card is back.
Shit, it's only right, Charlotte, that we came through.
And we just can't get this gun title smoked for shit. So now y'all getting this SIG and this AR is what it came to. Baby boy, you tripping out here with your crippin'? Nigga, you gonna get your brains blue. We heard you was crying for a bigger opponent. Well, you know the flash don't kill niggas.
The bang do, aim to. The bang do, aim to. Take a piece off his face.
Like, nigga, wake up.
That's the only reason he came to. Then take a piece off his face.
Nigga, with what?
My nigga, the same move.
Look. Grip the shotty.
Oh, this ain't fire shit.
No, nigga, Ricky Bobby.
Shit, 2 new additions?
Nigga, Ricky.
Bobby, two magicians, lift a body.
Good with chopsticks.
It's Miyagi, boy, who sent you?
Nigga, it's Miyaki. I paint his fucking skull.
It's Takashi, we came for the purse. Twerk.
This a robbery. We built this.
Hard. That's a reference. You see, he robbed a woman's
Say,
purse
nigga,
once, and
I
he's
say
always
we
made fun
built
of for
this
it.
from the
That's what the
ground
reference
up,
to
My
that is.
nigga, this the lobby.
You lying.
Nigga, you not a king, nigga. Come sit with Jaffe. When the nigga, these two will lift up this dead. Wait. Nigga, get the dolly. When that Reaper talking, the Reaper walking, it all get grim. Sky's dark, it all get dim.
Shit, nigga, the Cameron.
Uh-huh.
Smith Center.
Uh-huh.
Suge.
You gotta break that down,
Nigga, I'm down here shooting at all the gym.
Hey, yo, twerk. You abroad in Tim's.
Hey, yo, Q.
What up?
You need a hand?
Yeah, nigga, in all his limbs.
Hey, Suge, you want to make it right with that proof shit?
True shit,
Bow,
nigga.
nigga.
Talk
To
to him.
Yeah, you better watch your step before you come for the crown. It's crazy how 2 niggas that's over the hill
Finna put you under the ground.
Wow.
Time. Hey!
Okay. Now we go. I'm expecting, my expectations for them are super high.
Just the energy alone, the way they went, just is different.
But these two dudes is on a whole other level.
It's different. All right, let's get into it.
Come on, twerk. Come on, twerk.
Yeah, turn us up. Hey, yo. Y'all can hear us? Nah.
History in the making. History in the making.
Get it up. JB, turn the mic up. Nothing. Yo. I ain't doing that. That shit is up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Say something. Oh yeah, let me live. Yeah, let's get it. They can't hear twerk, yo. There you go. We up. Say something. Yo. These niggas from the Motown finna be defeated.
They said we ain't have no chance with these niggas with chemistry competing. I guess they had to see it to believe it.
Nah, fuck that. They said they was gonna kill us. I was in my feelings getting heated.
Nah, bro, those just words. I don't know if these niggas finna momentum, but it gave me just the energy I needed. But it gave me just the energy I needed. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it.
Oh,
Fucking do it.
I can rap like Suge too. I'm busting through it. Ball heads like a fucking Buddhist. Flip chairs, turntables, country music. I could be the shooter and the driver too. It's nothing to it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucking clueless.
See, I knew you was gonna have a hard drive. 6 to Mac. Now he ain't got trouble shooting.
Busting rules.
Oh, man, this is like. I told you. They're gonna kill these dudes. They just started.
What is that? Troubleshooting. Busting rules. Now he ain't got troubleshooting. I'm busting Rugers. Don't dodge this rat.
You know what I suggest? Don't try your death. Cause if my non pop like Kyler Pratt, nah, that just mean I'm gonna put 1-on-1 if you try to flex. Niggas die for less. Niggas die for less.
That mean I'm gonna put 1-on-1 if he try to flex.
Niggas die for less.
Hit your block with text. Let shotgun hold the wheel. That's a driver's test. Nausea test.
Oh, they gonna cook these dudes. Oh, bro.
It's not even started. They just walk.
They just warming up. This is the first round.
That's a driver.
I know about your girlfriend Peaches.
I know about your girlfriend. Hold on. I know about your girlfriend Peaches.
I'ma fill her head up with some blazes.
Leon dead up on the pavement. Get you laugh from out the banger. I'm putting flowers on top of Peaches. That's an edible arrangement.
No.
They're dead already. It's over.
They're going 2 rounds.
It's over.
It's over. They're going 2 rounds.
It's over. I'm telling you, it's over. So these dudes are like, I told you, they're not gonna win. It's impossible. It's over. It's over for them. What? You can't come back from this. Nah, it's over.
No. Everybody dies if I get the poppin'. Run it back. I is knocking. Everybody dies if I get the poppin'.
That's murder in the capital one. Now we'll see you walk.
What did he say? What is the last one? What was the last thing he said?
Oh my God.
Stop the thing.
The pocket check that he does.
Yeah.
The pocket check that he does. That's a reference to his partner.
Yeah.
Hype. People are hyped.
See you go.
Keep going.
Told you this shit is different.
What? That was dope. So the expert. Talk to me. Talk to me.
You first, Knife.
Yeah.
You got first.
Like,
We just watched Shotgun Suge and New Jersey Short, aka Monstars versus Quest McCuddy and Marv 1, aka Marv Quest. What do you guys think?
Okay, your thoughts, Jeff.
I thought it was dope. Only the second round disappointed me. When Marvin Quest basically, I think it was Marv. Which one of the two?
It was Quest. Quest wasn't really feeling the
Yeah.
crowd's energy in the second round, so he kind of threw his round out.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
time.
really
that's
really a shame.
That was not cool.
It's really a
It was
shame
not
because
nice.
Marv still wanted to rap.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now you're leaving your partner behind. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is what I said with the 2-on-2 is there's a whole other level
Yeah.
of coordination that comes to it. If the other guy's not doing this thing, then now your shit is also fucked up.
Yeah.
So you lost that one like by default.
Yeah.
And man, look, I said when I saw the matchup, I told you, I said, look, this isn't fair. I said it. First thing I said,
It was disgusting.
I said this is gonna be dirty. They're gonna cook these dudes. That's exactly what they did.
It was disgusting.
Suge and
It was
Twerk,
not
man, this
normal.
is like the new dude. This is what everyone wanted. This is what people want to see. This is what we expected. When I think of Suge
From them too.
and I think of Twerk, I think of this. I'm like, this is the type of performance I was expecting, and they lived up to the
They did
expectations,
deliver.
man. They were crazy.
that was crazy.
The
Like,
strapped in was crazy with this because that's his slogan. But then the slam dunk is it's his signature move, but the slam dunk is Suge's signature move, and they switched it. He did the strapped in, and he did the slam dunk. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Crazy
yeah,
bars.
no. The last round, Marvin Quest came back and it sounded good again. They were there. It was just that if they had the second round, at least they were decent in that one.
I mean, look,
It would have saved it a little bit,
I mean,
but
with all
it
this-
was clearly Monsters.
They were not going to win this. They were not going to
Monsters
win
were clearly
by halfway the first round, it was over.
Clearly,
Okay, but
clearly.
Halfway the
But
first
would you
round,
agree?
it was
But
over.
would you agree, right? If we purely look at the okay, so there are two factors, right?
Yeah.
One, obviously, you have to get the crowd to approve of your lines or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And another factor is you have to perform.
Yeah.
And what I thought was lacking from Marv one side and Quest was the actual performance.
Absolutely.
But if we really look
For
at
sure.
the lines, the actual bars,
They were on point.
they were significantly better in.
That's not true.
No, really, because
No, they
I
weren't.
listened. Okay, maybe.
No, wait.
Wait.
I think what Donk is trying to say is they were more varied. Like Monsters was about shooting, getting shot, shotguns. Like I heard the same teams quite often.
Okay.
I know,
Okay,
but
it's not-
maybe you can explain. Maybe you can explain.
Go ahead.
But I understand it.
wanna
I
hear it.
still think they had the better bars, but they were less varied. It seems on the first glance, but I think they were still very dope. It's just that Marvin Quest were a little bit more. They were in different places. I think that is also part of why they were less good because they were not focused, in a sense. At least that's how it felt to me. But yeah,
I think if I look at the entire battle, right, and you have these two, what's their name again? Like the two tall guys,
Monstars.
Monstars.
yeah, Monsters, right? And what they did, and why I maybe didn't really catch some of their lines was because they focused on punchlines that related to what they did in the previous battles,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
And because I didn't get the history
Yeah.
of those battles, a few went over my head. You follow?
Right.
And what the other side did, so Quest and One, they focused on actual like punchlines that everybody could get. You follow?
True.
Because I could follow everything they said, and they were very, very clear in their speech and everything around it, right? The crowd got hyped. Because the Monsters, they used, if you're very experienced or if you're a battle rap enthusiast, you would know what they're actually saying. But for an inexperienced eye, I didn't follow everything. You follow from the monster side. Because I was like, okay, so what's the actual history behind this, right? And why is the crowd so hyped? Because I don't follow the logic what they're saying.
Yeah, but I mean,
you follow?
But you have things like if this light flash in your eyes, you would
Yeah,
never
of course.
open them again.
That was basic. That was basic. Everybody could follow that. You follow?
Yeah, but that was crazy. That
one was crazy.
Like,
But
that was like general.
But the genius, for example, the genius in the dunk and switching that around, you have to know what they like their history.
True.
You follow?
You have to know the signature moves. Yeah,
Exactly. You understand the beauty of what they did at that moment, right?
Yeah.
But because I didn't know the history, I was like, okay, so it's a cute line, but I mean, and the delivery was great.
It sounds
but
less impressive than it is because you don't get the other layers to it. So it sounds like, oh, they just mean this, but really it means a lot more than that. Yeah, I get it. I don't think they would. I think their bars were better though. I really do.
The bars were better.
I think they did. I mean, I think they did everything better.
Because what I saw from my point of view was, especially you could definitely see this the last round, a lot of diversity in what Marv and Quest did.
Yeah.
Versus what the Monsters is. Monsters, like literally, what they were consistently doing the same thing. Obviously, it worked, but they consistently did the same thing, and they didn't change up their style or storytelling wasn't there.
Yeah.
Versus
that last bit when Marv, I think.
Yeah.
Marv, you went on the story. Like,
The
third round they did. Look, Marv Quest did great in the third round. I thought the bars were there.
The third should have been their second.
I thought that the storytelling was good. I think you could even make the argument that their third round, on paper at least, was better than the other guys' third round because the other guys' third round, Monstars' third round, they kind of, I don't know why they did that, but they kind of let Suge rap like half of it by himself. I didn't like that. I was like, you guys have this great coordination going back and forth.
They had at the first, second round,
and all of a sudden in the third,
it wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary
half
though.
of the round he raps himself. So.
Yeah.
And I love Suge, and he had bars. He was doing his thing, but I didn't get that.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't know. I think Suge and Twerk killed it. I think they did exactly what people expected.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, but it's also about the fact that Suge and Twerk are they're more like battle rap superstars. These other guys are not as famous.
Okay.
So then to go into, I think they didn't find it necessary as well as effective.
Exactly.
To go more into the personal details of their opponents. So they just made it very general, just like explosive, haymakers, bars that'll just get the crowd jumping, because that's also what they're good at and what people expect from them.
Yeah.
That's what we want to see from everyone. Everyone has their style, and that's what they do very well. That's what people expect from them. Twerk can also get personal and get into into personal things. Suge could do it as well. That's what he mostly does. When he says the "What's your life like?" That's another signature move. Is then he tells then he goes more into that about his personal life versus the personal life of the other person. But he kept that very general. Again.
Okay. Yeah.
So. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Went into "What's your life like?"
They went into them, but you see, they're famous.
Yeah.
So the references, the references they made about, the purse. I forget what they said about the purse.
Yeah, Tekashi, something about Tekashi, and then
the person was he volunteered at a school, and at some point one of the kids came in and he couldn't eat or some shit, and then it was because the purse of his mom was snatched, and that
was another one. That was another one.
Twerk is known for has the story where apparently at some point he snatched an old lady's purse.
Yeah,
and people make fun of, and he got caught for it or something. And people make fun of him for it in the battles. They use it's one of those things they use against. Every battle rap has a couple things that are used against him. Sometimes on a regular basis that comes back. So that's one for Twerk. Is that one that reference?
Yeah.
So they use that reference against him. I think like twice. If you use that against Twerk, everyone knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So
it's less interesting to do it more often. You need to switch it up. Yeah.
But Twerk and Suge also, they're like URL
heavyweights. What
heavyweights main acts? So people they go into the material of battle rap. They're going to go into that. They're going to use the references, to things from previous battles, things they've done before. You know what I mean? They have to do their signature move. Like that's what people want to see. You know? That's what you expect. Yeah. Two huge battlers that have such distinctive signature moves. Because many battle rappers have signature moves, but they have a couple. They have several that are like that distinctive. Like you say, I'm strapped in. Everyone in battle rap knows what that is. Yeah. Everybody knows what it is. What you saw the crowd. They said the whole thing exactly along with, like, they know every word of it. Yeah. Like, that's one of those things. So if you didn't take two of them, I expected them to do sort of a flip on that because they both have. I expected that for them to do. So they sort of switched it out and things like that. So yeah, I thought they did for now. It was for now. I thought it was awesome.
Okay, but let's say.
So now I want to see them battle someone who's at that same level.
Okay, but Oliver, let's say if the other side was more energetic, right? Would that have helped in their performance or getting the crowd on their side? Because they have the lines, right? The only thing I was missing was the delivery, because it was weak. The energy was quite weak.
Delivery was weak. You had the line because they had one line, the one about that Marv. They did it together, but Marv ended with the 12 steps. Yeah, making it.
Exactly. That was.
No, but the funny thing is, it's even more impressive than you think it is. Again, because of the history. So Rum Nitty is another battler I mentioned, and Twerk battled Rum Nitty before, and they got into a fight. That's why he did it. You didn't want none of Rum.
Yeah, exactly.
Recovering alcoholic because you got into a fight with him. That's why he said if someone pushed you, grabbed your collar, because that happened. Yeah, that happened between Twerk and Rum Nitty. He said you didn't even take the 12 steps. Insane. Crazy. That was one of the. I will give them this. That was one of the best of the whole battle. That was one of the top.
That one was crazy. Yeah.
Teams, and it didn't. But the crowd did, because they didn't land it. They didn't land it the way they could have landed it. If Twerk and Suge would have said the exact same thing, crowd would have fucking lost their mind. Like, you see what I'm saying? But it's about how you say it. So you are right. The delivery was if the delivery was better. Yeah. If the delivery was better, it would be a closer battle. I don't think they would have won.
No.
I don't think they would have won. The other guys were just doing something different.
Behind in
the other guys were just doing different.
They could maybe if the delivery was a bit better, they could have had one round, and I would probably
let him have the shotgun to survive his test. I mean, come on, the shit was different. The shit was doing something else. They were doing something else, man. I'm sorry, no, they were doing something different.
But what could have like?
If the delivery was more powerful, they could have nabbed the third round by a bit.
The third round.
They could have because the third round.
Personally, I would say the third round goes to Marv.
Okay.
Marv Quest, yeah.
Marv Quest, yeah. And the other two rounds, obviously, to them.
I don't even think they
didn't really put an effort in the third round. The Monsters,
but it was already too late.
You can't just win off effort. No, like you have to really land. If they did a couple more of those bars, like the 12 steps, and landed it correctly, then. But I mean. It's also, you have to dock points.
But how do you do this?
If you use a bar that crazy and you didn't land it right, I'm like, there's a waste of the bar.
For sure.
But how do you?
They didn't get it.
But okay, explain to me, like, what could have they done in that situation? So the first round, obviously, Monsters won. The second round, okay, they I think Quest choked.
They should have brought the energy. They should have brought.
That's the second round Quest and
but I mean, okay, so
and Marv threw that one away.
Yeah, exactly. But the first round, you obviously saw like a huge difference in skill, or the crowd preferred the Monsters over the others, right? So how have you, because you've seen a lot of battle rap, I assume, right? So how would you how have others coped with that situation?
A situation like this, where good, very good question. It's very difficult especially when you've gone first.
Yeah,
and then that other person comes.
You can't respond.
And they just eclipse your round. Very hard to come back from. It takes a very experienced, but the best to come back from it, and the best person at that I think I've seen is people Goods and Charlie Clips. The two of them are very, very good at that. Because what they'll do is they're not gonna try to overshout you or try to outshine you. That's what they did wrong. Is the energy wasn't there, but they try to beat them on energy, but they didn't have the energy. So if you can't beat someone with energy, to beat them with something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what Goods does very well. He just sort of beat you. You saw it with the Cassidy battle, right? Cassidy was, he's loud, he's aggressive, and then Goods comes and he's just more like calm and cool. Sort of shows that he sort of downplays what you did. Instead of trying to overstep it, he sort of downplays what you did to overcome it. If Goods and Charlie would have battled them, it would have been they might have lost. I could see them losing that. Because of just how they would have just joked around with it. They would just make it seem small. And then when they get the crowd to sort of they gain the momentum back, then they would come with the bars. They didn't get the momentum back from the crowd at any point. They lost the momentum and they didn't do what it takes to get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they should have been a little bit more. You saw it got to them in the second round. You saw it got into their head.
100%.
It's a psychological thing. If it gets in your head,
But
you
it
lost.
is, yeah,
If you
exactly,
get-
exactly.
If the other person gets in your head, you lost.
Yeah.
It's finished. You're gonna lose that battle for sure.
Because mentally you already gave up.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the best battle raps, but it's also more. It's more of an experience thing. They're very good at handling that. But it's almost, to answer your question, it's almost like it's a character, it's a mentality thing. It's like a mind state thing. It's not really, because you can overcome it in different ways.
Okay,
But
and another thing,
You can't
right?
show that it got to you. That's the number one thing. You can't show that it got to you. They showed it so clearly, and then you throw out the round. I mean, you're telling me you lost.
Yeah.
You're telling me I know I
100%.
lost.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then you know what I mean. So they should have stayed calm.
Yeah.
I think they should have taken more time with their bars in the second round. You know what I mean? Because especially Quest, sometimes he was going very fast, and it's like.
But he likes to go faster apparently because you see his hand movements and everything. Those type of things.
After something like that,
You need to.
I would have given it a little bit more space
Yeah.
to really, land the punch and then have him really grasp it. Like
was
it was
really
a little
moving through it
was
really
too,
quick, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
And of course, there's also a particular kind of they lacked rhythm. I thought, like battle rap, like very good battle rap is almost like it's not like music, but there's a particular kind of rhythm to how they do. That's what you see how Twerk and Trick did very well together. Like he says this and that and boom, like it's just like it's like it has a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
They didn't really have that. It was just the bars were good, but you know what I mean? Like the coordination, the rhythm, performance, the energy, it wasn't there.
And another thing, right? But maybe you can explain it to me because if you look at the Monsters, right? Their lines were like for I think 80% were about guns and everything, those type of things, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong about
They
it.
really do that many
Yeah,
good bars.
man. Like a lot of references, a lot of references, right?
They did.
But like, isn't there like, why would you like, emphasize that much? Like, I would get sick. Like after like 30 minutes, I'll be like, okay, give me another one, man. Give me at least another bar that relates to something other than guns or something.
That's a taste. That's a taste. There's just
of
people
course.
who feel that way. There's people who feel that battle rap in general is too much about just guns. I like gun bars.
Like I like them as well, but I mean,
like them as well.
I like diversity in
your whole
round, in the
your whole round should not be just gun bars.
They didn't do that. They could do that.
No.
But you could. Yeah, you could. Gun bar king. That's you're about to see T-Rock rap. Gun bar king.
Yeah, but at some point,
Gun bar king.
at some point it will be boring.
because I've heard Charlie Clips, for example, rap, and I've heard
See him battle? Have you seen him battle?
battle. Not really. I don't think so. I heard Conceited rap, Charlie Clips, and there's this other dude on there as well. But they have a lot of gun bars, and it's interesting to see. But I mean, not consistently like the same bars, like related to guns.
Because if you
And obviously, it's their life, and
obviously we are not that into we're not that deep into battle rap. But if I can assume that if you keep hitting with the gun bars, they get less effective.
I mean, I think it's about it depends on the battler. Different battlers have different styles. So there's battlers that don't use gun bars that much at all. They use a bunch of other stuff, more varied. You have, it's also about your opponent. who you
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah.
Because there's people you're not gonna beat with just gun bars, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not gonna work. So you're gonna have to come up with something else.
These guys
Right?
were easy targets
These
for
guys
them.
they could beat with that.
Yeah.
Like I just said, if they were battling Charlie Clips and Goods, that's not gonna work. They're losing that for sure. It's not gonna work. So so it depends on your opponent as well. But I like gun bars. I don't mind.
You a
I
violent
don't mind
individual,
the gun bars. That was good. That was good. You can do so much with it. Like there's a lot of space.
Yeah, you
That's why
can.
I think you guys
You
don't
can.
appreciate the beauty of gun bars. Like there's so much.
I get it. I really get it. I do get it.
The
The Nina and everything. Yeah,
the big and nine.
Yeah.
You were like 7 foot in the 4th grade. Big and oh, come on, man.
I get that though. I get that.
I get it.